All right. So this is where we are. 5 goals everyone should consider making. 5 goals everyone should consider making. All right. This is where we are. Everyone understands that goals are important, right? Goals are important, but there are still relatively few people that actually set goals regularly and commit to them. Do you all know that? Let me know if you regularly set goals and commit to them. Put it into the comment section so I know if you regularly set goals and commit to them. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know. If you regularly set goals and commit to them, let me know in the comment section that you do. Because there's few people that do still, okay? But let me know in the comment section. Hey, Justin Dwayne Ross Hillard, Justin, yeah. And Stan Mayo. Hey, Stan Mayo. Hello, everybody. I can't see everybody's name, so you're going to have to say hi to me so I can see your comments in the comment section. All right. Part of the challenge is not understanding the main categories of goals. I believe that there are 5 main categories of goals, and there are several areas of life that have a great impact on the rest of your life. So it's important to have suitable goals in each of these areas to have a fulfilling life. Okay. Now, I am going to share with you these 5 critical areas. These 5 critical areas are number one is financial. That's number 1. Financial issues are a major source of stress. I know it's a major source of stress. And so this is hardly news to most of us, right? Everybody knows financial stressors they're major, right? They affect every area of our lives. So financial success opens endless opportunities and can also free up a lot of time. So especially if you reach the point where you don't have to do work anymore, right? So many people are uncomfortable with the idea of becoming wealthy because they believe sometimes, depending on your mindset, they believe when you become wealthy, you change, because that's what we may have experienced with other people. They have guilt or shame because maybe someone else in their family is not wealthy. However, it's difficult to truly be free unless you're financially secure. Okay. So given the importance of money in modern society, because money is important in this society, it's important for everyone to have goals related to this topic. That's why the financial goal category is number 1. So the number 1 financial goal category is important. It's number 1. All right. Now, number 2 is career. Most of us spend 40 plus hours a week in a job of some sort, right? It's a huge part of our waking hours. It is a huge part of our waking hours. So, and this is career, whether you are an entrepreneur or if you are an employee. Okay. So when you include getting ready for work and driving back and forth and all the time you spend outside of work thinking about work, it's a lot of hours. It's a lot of hours. There are a lot of competition in the workplace, right? There's a lot of competition in entrepreneurship, depending upon what field you're in. And so if you don't have any goals regarding the direction of your career or the direction of your business, you're much less likely to be satisfied with your career or your business. Okay, so that's number 2, career. Have some goals in that category, career. Now, number 3, this is number 3. Number 3 is self-development. Self-development. Okay. Self-development is a larger category. There's smaller categories underneath that category, and I'm not going to go into a whole lot of them. You can create subcategories under your self-development if you want to, depending upon you as a person. Okay. So it's disappointing to take a hard look at yourself sometimes and realize, hey, Lori, it's disappointing sometimes to take a hard look at yourself sometimes and realize that you haven't changed significantly in the past 3 years. Matter of fact, sometimes we can look at ourselves and we haven't changed in the past year. All right. So we feel proud of ourselves when we become more developed and capable. So there are a variety of ways to do this. And this is what I want to talk to you about too, under number 3, which is self-development. Take college courses or take online courses, learn an instrument, learn a language, how to garden, learn how to, do a cartwheel. I don't know, just do something and learn how to paint or draw. There's something that, well, I'm gonna go back to that in a little bit. Okay, so that's number 3, self-development. All right, number 4 is health. 4 is health. If your health fails you, there's not much else that matters. So your financial, your career, your self-development, if your health fails you, there's not much else that matters. So most people that set goals fail to include a health goal of some sort. Okay. And it's a mistake to do that. It doesn't mean that it has to be the weight loss. That's not the only goal you have to set for health. There's other health goals that you can create. So be sure to include diet and exercise, include the input of your physician that you go to at least once a year. Keep in mind that being incredibly fit does nothing for your longevity, because you can be incredibly fit and be sick. Okay, so I want to make sure that your whole body is taken care of. Okay, so you need to go to at least, once a year, go to the doctor. Okay, so moderate activities followed consistently will usually provide adequate health for your exercise. Okay, now that is number 4, health. Have some sort of goal in the area of health. And then number 5, long term. Sometimes we focus on our short-term goals, but we don't have long-term goals. Long-term goals, we often make the mistake of only setting these short-term goals. So to get out of the discomfort we're currently feeling, what we'll do is we'll set short-term goals so that we can feel good, right? And that's fine. You can do that. You can have 2, 3, 4 of those, but don't forget your long-term goals. It might be, okay, so something that could be like a long-term goal would be to save a certain amount of money. And that might take longer than 30 days or 60 days. So that can be a goal. Ideally, short-term goals exist to move us forward towards the long-term goals, ideally. Okay, so pursuing an objective set far in the future gives your life meaning. So you might have a goal. Let's say for, hi, Claudette Turner. Hey, Nicole. So you might have a goal in the future. Let's say, okay, I'll give you an example. I had a goal of speaking internationally, and I just became an international speaker. So I'll be speaking in a city in England in September 21st. That was a long-term goal because I made that goal about almost a little over a year ago that I wanted to be an international speaker. So now I have made that goal, right? I've accomplished that goal. Another long-term goal would be to be debt-free. All right. We became 90% debt-free about 3 years ago. And then I started a business, another one. So when you start a business, yeah. So, but it's still a goal. It's still a long-term goal. All right. So when you go back over, let me go back over the 5 goals everyone should consider making. All right. And that is number 1, financial. Number 2, career. Number 3, self-development. number 4, health, and number 5, long-term goals. Okay. That is the 5 goals everyone should consider making. Now, what I want to know, this is what I want to know. How many goals do you have? Do you have 5 main types of goals that I covered? If you don't, it's okay. This is the month. We're going into August. We're in, we have August, September, October, November, December. We have 5 more months. Yeah, we have 5 more months until 2020. So what I want you to do is keep in mind these categories and make at least one goal under each category. And those of you all who are already doing this, that's fine. That's great. Find someone that you know that has not done this. Okay. Let them know that we're going into 2020. Don't get ready for 2020 when 2020 comes. Get ready now. So the 5 categories, number 1 is financial. Number 2 is career. Number 3 is self-development. Number 4 is health. And 5 is long-term. Set at least one goal under each of those categories. Okay. Now I'm going to share with you my goals. All right. And my financial goal, it's a household, it's a family goal. And that is to pay off all of our credit card debt. Sometimes when you are in business, you use your credit card to run your business if you have credit, right? So our year goal is to pay off our credit cards. And for career, which is my career is my business. My career is my business. My one goal for that is to have 3 speaking engagements a month, and to have 12 elite clients for the year. So those are my goals for career. Self-development. My one goal under self-development is to be a little bit more social when it comes to being around people. I am an introvert. I know I don't seem like it when I'm on here, but when I'm around a lot of people, it drains me. So I'm trying to learn to be more social. So that is my self-development goal. And under health, my one goal for that is to eat better. All right. And what I mean by eat better is to remove those things that I shouldn't be eating from my diet, right? And to exercise more. I'm not really going to put a specific number of pounds, but I just need to eat better and to lose weight and to begin exercising. That is under my health. And then my long-term goal is this. Excuse me. My long-term goal is this. There is a, what is it? I forgot what it's called. It's a program that I went through a long time ago. I want to ultimately be able to attend that program. And that is my long-term goal. All right. Now you have all of my goals. I'm not telling you to tell me all of you all's goals. You don't have to, but I'm letting you know that I don't put things out there without me having gone through it myself. Okay. So those are my goals for my what do you call it? For the 5 things, the 5 categories, the 5 goals everyone should consider making, right? Those are my goals underneath each of those categories. All right. All righty then. That is it, you all. Listen,